Hey y'all, it is Shay Like the Butter. So this is my review on Married to Medicine Season 9, Episode 13. So the show starts off with, just showing all the ladies. You see Dr. Heavenly and her daughter, they're setting up the store or whatever, doing some restocking or whatever. And Dr. Heavenly, she just can't get it right. She got an attitude, and her daughter was like, "Clock out. It's time for you to go." Well, we have Anila and Quad meeting up, so she's coming to the house, I guess, for the first time after Anila and her family got robbed. And Anila is letting Quad and all us know where all the cameras at. So the next time she get robbed, they gonna know how where the cameras at and to turn them all off. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But you got set up though, girl. Bye. And then we have Quad being messy, letting her know about what happened at Dr. Jackie's barbecue. And so she's saying that Dr. Simone was laughing. Dr. Contessa was grilling Anila about what happened. Really and truthfully, I feel like Dr. Contessa was just asking questions. But the thing where it really popped off at, while you're sitting there saying that they feel like that she staged it, really and truthfully, is because you said that they felt like they were set up. Who gonna set them up? Everybody in Atlanta getting robbed, baby. It's about 6 celebrities that done got robbed in Atlanta, or maybe more. And so now Anila, she just so special. Well, people setting her up to get robbed. Come on now, make that make sense for real. So that's why they had brought up the whole thing about, well, maybe she staged it, maybe she did. I don't know what she do. But for you to sit up there and try to blame Toya and say that Toya set you up to get robbed, that's a big accusation. Quad, tread lightly, be. But you messy. Remember when you said that Mariah was doing coke? You be lying. You be lying. She said you was a little liar. And now I'm seeing you a little messy liar. And then you try to act like people do stuff to you, but you be messy just the same. But then want to cry and play the victim when somebody say something about you. Girl, you fake. I don't like you. So we have Dr. Simone, Dr. Jackie, and their husbands meeting up. And Curtis then bought Jackie a charcuterie tray. Child, she wanted him to buy one that was already made up. This man then bought the tray, child, and bought the meat and stuff like that, and want her to set this thing up, and knowing she don't know how to do that. Now you know you wrong. You could have sat there and helped her do that thing, Curtis. And then she coming. She like, Simone, what do I do? What do I do? Simone like, first, baby, you gotta roll up the meat. You gotta roll it up. You just can't sit it on the thing like that. You have to roll it first. Then she asked Cecil, Cecil, you know how to roll down, you know how to roll joints. Cecil like, why everybody think cause you from California you know how to roll a joint? Cause you do. Cause that's what you do. I'm just playing. But you know y'all, come on. Cecil. I know you probably still be smoking this too. You probably still do. While she be gone and stuff. I know. But they are just meeting up because they just discussing everything that's been going on with the friendship group or whatever. And the friendship, it's in a real bad place. It's a lot of stuff going on. You got Heavenly and Contessa, Toya against Anila, halfway Dr. Heavenly, and then the new girl Audra. Please, I think that's her name. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, sorry. But who else is it? Oh yeah, and then Quad too. Quad thrown all up in the mix. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And so they just trying to get everybody back on board and everybody back friendly. So they decide to go back to their first location for their first couples trip to the little cabin. So they're gonna set that up or whatever and trying to get everybody back on board, everybody back in a good space. Which I see that. That's good. That's good for them. And it was Curtis's idea to do that anyway. So we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see if we can kumbaya and put everything back together again. So we got Anila and Dr. Karen. They're letting their kids know that Miss Gomez is coming back. So clearly, y'all, this was a storyline. This was a storyline. I feel I'm calling fake. Because if Miss Gomez really left and she had stuff going on with her family, that lady wouldn't have came back for real. That lady went on a vacation and y'all gave her a vacation, which was much needed because she y'all dang made the nanny and this and that, the driver and all of that. Y'all don't do nothing. You need to hire some more people because increasing my pay ain't doing nothing for me. And did y'all really increase that lady pay? I don't know. Because you wanted her to do all the work for one job. I'm like that lady from Miss Doubtfire. I don't do windows. I don't do dishes. I don't do this. I don't do that. I'm coming here to take care of these kids. And that's it. That's all. Nothing to do all that. But yeah, that was their little storyline. Moving on, because ain't nobody studying them. I don't really like them no more. I don't care for them like that no more. I don't. Moving on. So we have Dr. Contessa. Ooh, yeah, I was so wrong because I didn't really think that she was going to be ready. But I didn't know that they do all that like spray painting and whatever to make you look all whew. But baby, she looked awesome. And she won. Boom. But baby girl said, I ain't ready to see mama out there coming out there half naked. Now, I do feel like some of these come from Scott, but baby Scott was ready to see Tessa come out there half naked. He was like, oh, this my wife? Huh. Oh my God. He was really proud of her. And I love this moment for them. Hopefully, they saw how they looked last season and stuff, and they have decided to really do the work and turn it around. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for the best for people, not the worst. And that go for anybody. The best for them, not the worst. So hopefully they have seen that and they decide to work on it and really, really fix it. And I'm glad that we are seeing a real, genuine, good moment from them. But I loved it. Contessa looked awesome. She looked grand. And like you're competing with these other young girls, baby, who? And they said 46 to 45. Where? Where? Girl, you did that. Congratulations on your win. I don't know if you're going to keep doing it, but if that's what you want to do, girl, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Go for it. Like, for real. But I'm proud of you. Moving on to the next scene. We got quiet on the phone being messy with Audra about how Toya attacked her. Audra bucked in Toya's face and Toya mushed her. Let's not play geeked. Like, both of them are to blame for what went down. Both. But when Toya said what she said to Dr. Eugene, Audra getting up and trying to get back into it with her wasn't warranted, especially when you seen that these folks that just sat up here and said that she's sleeping around with folks in the neighborhood. So you should have already known that she was hot. I don't care if people believe it's a truth or a lie. If it's the truth or a lie, regardless, she was going to be hot. She was going to be hot. You should know that because you probably be feeling the same way. I know that because I know I can understand the feeling. She was hot. So you shouldn't even engage with her then. You should have left it alone and then came back at a later date. But both of y'all were to blame for that whole thing. So trying to sit up here and do this whole bashing campaign that Quad on. I don't know. Quad, you that mad about what Toya said about your house last season? Really? But you want to talk about Dr. Heavenly talking about you? Man, oh my God. Anybody, and I see you. Somebody say something about you that you don't like, and you go on a real campaign to destroy them. I'm talking about you work overtime to destroy them. And that's what I feel like you're trying to do. You did it to Mariah. Yeah, you did. You work overtime to destroy people. I don't like that. Snake. Don't slither and wrap around, suffocate, and devour. Serpent. Serpent like behavior. But hey, just my opinion. Moving on. Is Dr. Jackie the house mother? Cause why everybody running to Dr. Jackie for her to make everything clear about what's going on with the group? But we got Toya and Eugene, they getting ready for the trip as well. And so he's discussing like what she would want to happen from the trip. And so Toya is explaining that she would want Dr. Jackie to explain to Audrey that that's not how we do in this friend group. So obviously she's the den mother, house mother, whatever you want to call her, of this group. She wouldn't be mine, but whatever. But yeah. So we got them getting ready, then we see Dr. Heavenly getting ready for the trip as well. So Dr. Heavenly asks, if they try to whoop my ass in the cabin and you ain't there, what I'm supposed to do? Dr. Damon said, don't talk too much. Keep your mouth shut and we don't have to worry about that. And she looking like, what? But yeah, if you keep your mouth shut, you probably don't have to worry about it. So Dr. Kieran and Anila, they're getting ready for the trip. She has clearly let him in on how some of the ladies are saying that they staged the whole thing. He's bothered by that. And yeah, we gonna move on. We have Dr. Simone, Cecil, Curtis, and Dr. Jackie. They're meeting up. They getting ready to go ahead and go down to the cabin. They are doing a little prayer. We gonna pray for this, Lord. We gonna pray that these women know how to act. They don't get into it. We have some peace, some light, and some tranquility. Please, Lord. Amen. Yes. They are getting on the road to start the trip. Then we got Dr. Eugene and Toya. They are on the road for the trip as well. She's just like making sure all the doors locked because they kind of concerned about what went down with Anil and them for real. They got robbed, so I mean, dang, like I mean, we can get robbed. That's a possibility. We might need to take it more seriously. So after Eugene, he just like, I think we woke up on the wrong side of the bed. She like, no, we went to sleep on the wrong side of the bed because you didn't give me no sex last night. So he like, I was in the bed. I'm like, no, no, you ain't. Um, you could check the sleep number. That's what Eugene said. And Toya gonna tell him, she was like, you need to apply for General Hospital because you're cutting up. Dr. Heavenly and Audra and their husbands, they are on their way to the cabin as well. And so Dr. Heaven like, oh, I haven't seen y'all since y'all wedding. So they had their little 3-day wedding and they had the time of their lives as they were singing their confessionals. So they had a good time. Also, they were celibate for some strange reason. I mean, I guess because they was already married, but whatever. We ain't even gonna get on that. But they had a great time. The wedding did look beautiful. All the money spent was well spent, as they said. And congratulations, you guys. So we're gonna move on. The couples that planned the trip arrived first, which is Curtis, Cecil, Dr. Simone, and Jackie. They are picking out the rooms. You know how they do with the trips, y'all. And got to get the best room and all of that. So they make a decision that, people that are pretty much cool with Dr. Jackie, they gonna stay on one floor, which is gonna be like Quad, Anila, and Dr. Heavenly. They're gonna be in the bottom, and then the people that's cool with Dr. Simone, Toya, Contessa, and stuff, they're gonna be at the top. So, or on the first floor, whatever, second floor, whatever you want to say. Damn, I don't care. But they getting the room sorted out, so it ain't no confusion. And also to try to hold a peace with not it being all crazy. And I can understand that. And that was That was a smooth move for them. So we ain't got to play no games and get into no messy stuff or nothing like that. These rooms picked. Come on. Y'all go in there, sleep, whatever. Toya and Eugene, they get there first or whatever. Toya like kind of coming in there with the bed and she just like, and where y'all done picked our rooms, which y'all gonna have us close to the kitchen so Eugene can come in here and cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, cause we ain't doing that. So they like already seeing her energy a little off, in which they said that they woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning when they were on their way down there. Her and Eugene already said that. So I can see her energy is already a little off. But they sit down with her or whatever, and so they just let her know, the point of the trip, that we trying to get everybody to come together. We not trying to have like, no messiness or anything like that. And they also let her know that, we ain't trying to destroy no families, because we do see that was a thing with the whole you sleeping around, and we ain't having none of that. We're not doing it. And so I'm glad that they acknowledged that for Toya's sake, because you can kind of see, because she was like, why y'all coming here? Send me down. What I do? What I do? Like you in the principal's office or something with the principal and the assistant principal or something. But, I'm glad that they, cleared the air, let her know what was going on. And so she also let them know that before she came on the trip, she talked to her pastor's wife. And so she was just telling her, hurt people hurt people. So acknowledge what you have done to them to hurt them, for them to come back and hurt you. Exactly. Because that's the main reason why Quad is starting all this stuff with you. You done did something, you said something about Quad House, and now Quad want to say you sleep around with folks in the neighborhood and stuff and spreading that with Anil and them. That's not cool. She takes stuff too far. Just like with the Coke with Mariah. She takes stuff too far. But lo and behold, we got Eugene in the kitchen cooking, child. Cooking up a storm. But Eugene, he made them some lasagna. And Dr. Jackie like, can we have some wheat pasta? Everybody looking like, what? And she like, it's okay, I splurge on trips. I know you is. Ain't nobody finna eat no wheat pasta. And if she wanted that, I would have made her like, let me boil you some noodles, girl, and you eat that. But we ain't eating that. But he gonna say in the confessional, she wants some air noodles on guard. I don't know, man. Dr. Jackie, she just want her little chicken breast and her little broccoli on the side. That's all she want. And so Cecil, he like, hey, I'll help you out in the kitchen. And I got faith in Cecil. But Dr. Jackie gonna say, me too, Eugene. You couldn't even get the tray right. You didn't know how to roll the meat. No, ma'am. But we got our next set of couples pulling up, which is Dr. Heavenly and Ardra. And Ardra and her husband, baby, they coming in with the champion suit. Remember what Toya said about the champion? Baby, they bringing the champion back together. And Cecil like, oh, I like that. I see y'all. I see y'all. Uh-huh. Yeah. But one thing that I did not like though, Eugene, you was being, I don't know if they edited that wrong, but you was being a little rude. Like, I can kind of see you having like a little with Toya or whatever. But when they came in and speak, you could have spoke to them. Now I could see Toya not speaking on God. I could see it. But Eugene, you could have spoke to them. And her husband, he cool. He ain't messy. He ain't got no beef. He don't even seem like he with all that. He just seem like he just a good time dude. He seem like he cooler than a fan. Like, I really like him. But you ain't had to do that man like that. Y'all ain't had to do them folks like that. Y'all could have spoke. So Quad was there as well. Quad pulled up. I guess she was riding with them. I don't know. I ain't paying no attention. But Quad was with them as well. So they showing them their rooms or whatever. And Dr. Heaven like, I want to go in the room where ain't nobody having no sex. And Quad like, you can come with me. And right. But anyway, They showing them their rooms. So Quad got her little all person room, whatever, but he got two queen size beds. But they said that we was told that you was having a guest, but we didn't want y'all to have no sex, so we wanted y'all to have two separate beds. And Dr. Heavenly gonna say something about abstinence or whatever, but Quad shut that down real quick. Weren't you pregnant when you got married? Oh yeah. And Dr. Heavenly crazy still gonna say, yeah, Lord, forgive me, Lord. I had a weak moment. Fool. This girl is foolish. But moving on. Toya and Dr. Heavenly, they sit down. Dr. Heavenly apologizes to Toya about how she acted at Dr. Jackie's cookout. And she just let her know she having a hard time. Her mama just passed. She doing a lot of crying. She not used to all that because she don't do stuff like that or whatever. And so that's hard for her. And so Toya is, showing her some compassion and like, I understand that, like, your mom passed. Like that's gonna be normal. They shed a little tear or whatever, and she just Toya in her confessional, like, I'll be wrong if I didn't show her no compassion knowing her mama died. And I totally understand that. Cause people losing their parents or losing loved ones in general, it don't matter if it's a friend or whatever. But when you lose somebody that's close to you, that hurt. That hurts so bad. Like, and it's something that's never gonna really go away. It's always gonna linger and it's always gonna be there and it's always gonna be a missing link that you just have to get used to dealing with. But I'm glad that they had their little sit down. She apologized, and so they could have a little understanding. Audra, she is saging the room, getting all the bad energy out of there. I can understand that because, baby, it was some bad energy when y'all pulled up. Okay? But guess what, y'all? She's pregnant. So she's going to be having a baby. This is going to be her second child. This is going to be, I'm sorry, I don't know, I forgot her husband's name, but it's going to be his first. So they are expanding their little family and they happy. And I'm glad for them. Congratulations, you guys, on your new little bundle of joy that you're going to be having. But y'all, they freaky, y'all. They talking about when Dr. Contessa and them here, or I think it's Anil and them that's staying next to them. They just going to be here clapping. Hallelujah. Praise him. We know what that's gonna be, y'all. Yeah. Like some little freaks. They likes to get it in. But they are a cute couple. I like them though. I do like them. They are a cute couple. You can see the energy shift because I'm showing my true colors, Anila and Kieran. Dr. Kieran has pulled up to the couple's trip. They could have stayed at home for real. I'm just saying. I don't care for her no more. I did like her, but I don't care for her no more. But they want to confront the people, whatever, about what went on, about them saying that, they tried to stage the robbery. And then they want to confront Toya because clearly they think Toya had them robbed. Like, really? Like, you think because y'all got into a fight that, like, now she finna have y'all robbed. Okay. Whatever. And that's coming, that's stirring from Quad. I feel like Quad put that little bug in her ear. How she going hard on it. I feel like Quad put that bug in her ear. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Quad is a low down some. Low down dirty dog. Evil. Child. Next episode, it seemed like it's gonna get a little spicy. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. It was straight. It was alright. But let me know what y'all think. Okay? If you on YouTube, remember to subscribe to this channel, like, follow, and comment, because that's going to help me, you guys. Also, if you want, you can go to TikTok if you're a TikTok user, and you can follow me on TikTok. It's the same name, Shay Like the Butter. Look me up, y'all. Bye.